Hello everybody, my name is James and welcome to F1 2016 Season 3, and we are at Mexico. Only 3 races to go. I had another great 4th place finish at Austin. It was a great performance. Alonso got past me, so I just couldn't quite get 3rd. Always miss out on 3rd place and always get 4th at the moment, it seems to be. But it's very consistent and I'm doing very well with the team, and my aim is to still get ahead of Kimi Raikkonen in the driver's standings. I'm only 3 points behind him now, and of course elsewhere, the battle for the championship, Lewis looks like he will win the title, but Nico isn't giving up on it yet, so it's not quite over yet, so we'll see what happens there. Let's go straight into qualifying. Okay. Now, I seem to be really good round here. My only weakness for this track is around the final sector. I seem to be really slow around there, which is my downfall, but I seem to be quick in the first 2 sectors. So if I do decently in the last sector, I think this could be a very good time. So hopefully I can do that. So we'll see what happens. So as you can see, great start. Not far behind Lewis Hamilton. Okay. Lost a bit of speed. Decent exit. Okay, that's not too bad. So, team expecting to qualify 4th, which is pretty high objective for the Ferrari, so they're expecting something. Oh god, that's not the circuit, but oh well, I'll take it. As I made a mistake and lost control of the car a little bit. Okay, let's go around the final corner. That was a pretty decent final sector, so I'll happily take that. And I qualify in 3rd. I think that's my highest qualifying spot. Come on, yeah, get in. Yes! That is a very good position to start. I think that's my best qualifying position as well, 3rd place. So I'll happily take that. Come on. And look at that. It's actually a very good time I've posted in. It's quicker than the Red Bulls, but the Mercedes in their development, they're so far ahead now. It's like they've made another upgrade, and you can tell by their pace because they are way ahead of the other cars. So it's Lewis Hamilton on pole, followed by Nico Rosberg 2nd and me in 3rd, Kimi Raikkonen in 6th. And speaking of development, Toro Rosso are now right behind us, rather than McLaren in the development. So it's Mercedes, Red Bull, then Ferrari, and then McLaren in the development. Okay, so we're only just losing to Verstappen in the rivalry. Maybe I could challenge Verstappen after all, because I do think my stronger races are towards the end, hence the consistent performances of 4th place. So, and I did get a couple of podiums as well. There you go, 7 Spas, not too bad. But yeah, look at that. Mercedes they've nearly filled up the bar completely, so they're almost at the point where they can't upgrade their car anymore. They're that high in development. But yeah, so there you go. To the race. The great thing about starting in 3rd is I can jump on the Mercedes at the start. There's a good chance of doing that. And that will interrupt their championship fight, for sure. Will it be in favour of Lewis or in favour of Nico? Or will it not happen at all? So the one way to find out, and that is to race right now. Okay, here we go. Engaging the clutch. Waiting for the lights to go. Which is now. That was pretty early. Okay. And pulled away from Nico. Got the slipstream off Lewis. I think I'm going to pass him, as this straight is pretty long, which is good for me. So I've got good straight line speed with this Ferrari. Me and Lewis are flying side by side. Oh, there's been a bit of contact. Alright, oh, Nico's lost a ton of positions. That's not good for him. He really needs to come back in order to keep his championship hopes alive. Thanks to me, I'm ahead of Lewis. So Lewis isn't winning right now. But we know the power of the Mercedes cars. So it's going to be hard to keep Lewis behind me. Although he could just do a Nico round here and just push me off the track. Like he did here last year. When I got my first podium finish of 2nd place. But hey, I'm looking good for a 2nd victory of my career. Let's hope I can do that. It's not going to be easy, but certainly in with a shot. So let's give it my all. Alright. Okay, so it's the end of the first lap. Again, I do love this track also. Watching it in real life, it's not too bad either. Sometimes it's entertaining, sometimes not so much. I think Lewis is, well, he backed off for some reason. I thought he was going to go to the left-hand side, but then he decided against it and just stayed behind my car. That was a bit weird. He should have tried the overtake, but for some reason he didn't. Lewis is, wow, he's really held up the cars behind him. He's slowed down a lot. Now I've got some breathing space. That is fantastic to see. So Lewis with a bit of work to do to try and catch up to me, and or maybe Lewis is playing well, I don't know why he would play strategically here. Maybe to help the team out get more points, even though they don't really need it. But anyway, Nico's in 3rd, as if Lewis is trying to say, oh, I'm not too worried about my championship hopes. Let's try and get Nico back on the field again. But yeah, now it's both Mercedes behind me, which is not what I want to see. As you can see, whatever happened to Lewis, he's already right on my backside. So it's far from over. Okay. In terms of fuel, I think I'll be okay, but I'll make sure I check on the final lap. Rosberg quickest by half a second. Oh, I've got both Mercedes. Oh my God, I'm literally in a Mercedes sandwich. I am in a Mercedes sandwich. Oh God. Yeah, Rosberg was half a tenth quicker than me. Oh no. Oh dear. Nico, I think he was a bit ambitious there. He tried to get in on the inside while I was still in front, and yeah. I think that's his title over. His title chance is over. Oh dear. So, well done to Lewis Hamilton on the title. Basically. Unless if Lewis does anything silly and goes for anything ambitious. But if I was Lewis at this point, I'd be like, you know what? 2nd ain't so bad considering where Nico is. Oh dear. Never mind. But I'm doing very well. Just as it looked like the Mercedes were going to jump me, I managed to get ahead of them just about. Thankfully, when Rosberg went into me, I didn't get collected as well and spin round. My car is still intact, thankfully, and somehow Ricardo's got past Hamilton. Wow, okay. That's, I was not expecting that. Well done, Ricardo. I think I'll be okay on fuel. And relatively comfortable now, in all honesty, since that incident with Nico. So unless if Ricardo or Hamilton has anything to say, I'm looking good for a very solid victory here, which would be fantastic. I'll be thrilled to win. It's been a while since I've won that unexpected win in Canada this season. Still the most exciting race I have ever played. It was absolutely spectacular and so much fun. I've watched that video about 4 or 5 times already, more than all of the other videos. It's just so fun to watch. And here we go. With just 1 and a bit laps to go, can I stay in front and keep Ricardo and Hamilton away from me. Yeah, I've got plenty of fuel left. Been rich mixing it all the way. And I've had a poor exit. Ricciardo and Hamilton are going to challenge. Are they going to fight each other? And it's three abreast coming into this corner. Hamilton has massively pulled ahead, but I'm going to try and go in on the inside. Not quite. Oh, okay. I'm not giving this up just yet, though. Hamilton, come back here, you son of a bitch. If I can get the slipstream, I might still be able to catch him. Get the toe. Come on, car. Don't lose him. Oh, Hamilton, don't you dare pit me for another victory. He's done this already this season. Don't you dare. Ah, come on, car. Come on. Oh, that's not the circuit. Okay. Oh, don't say that. That just makes things worse. Lewis managed to overtake me when he's got front wing damage also. God damn it. Well, maybe he's got a penalty and I might get a second unexpected victory. That'd be something, wouldn't it? God damn it, you Lewis. Well done to you, mate. But I'll happily take second place. Hamilton with the fastest lap. Yeah, he deserved that. Get in! Yes! 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 Second place. And because of that victory, Lewis Hamilton is world champion once again. And this is twice he's done this. He's become world champion at Mexico with 2 races to spare. So well done to him. And he's definitely deserved it because he got past me and he had front wing damage as well. Like, what the hell? Really? Well done, 6-time world champion, Lewis Hamilton. Can anyone beat him? Past 3 seasons, no one has managed to. The closest challenger he's ever had is his teammate, and once again his teammate has failed. Is there anyone who can stop Lewis next season? Who knows, but for now, I'll happily take second place. That's another second. I think that's my second place, is it? Or was it my 4th second place? You know what, I forgot. I think it's my 3rd second place finish, and that's 4 podiums overall. I've only had 1 victory at Canada. But it's hard to win when you've got him and another Mercedes car as well. But fantastic, and I know what that's done for my well, from my end. Look at that, I've got 10 more points than Kimi Raikkonen did in the race because he only got 6th, and Nico Rosberg is 22nd, so disappointing for him, and he's lost out on the title once again. So let's advance. So Lewis is champion, 50 points in the lead. So that confirms that even if Nico won the last 2 races and got the 50 points, he still wouldn't win, as Lewis has had more victories. I've overtaken Kimi finally. I think this is the first, well, actually it might be the 2nd time I've got past, but it's been a long time since I got ahead of Kimi Raikkonen in the standings. I'm on 169 points here. 7 points ahead of Kimi Raikkonen with just 2 races to go, so it's still tight between the 2 Ferraris. Okay, and looking down elsewhere, and those are the standings below. And then obviously the constructors are pretty sealed at the moment. The only change I could possibly see is a change with Haas and Force India in points. Maybe Toro Rosso actually, because their cars improved a lot. So actually, I wouldn't be surprised if Toro Rosso jump Haas towards the end, and maybe Force India, because their driver development has improved rapidly out of nowhere towards the end of the season. Although they didn't get much there today in terms of points. So we'll see what happens. It's always down to how much your car has been developed. You also need good drivers. And look at that, 18 to 19. only just losing out on the rivalry again, but a great result. And I just keep coming with these consistent finishes. I'm doing really well with Ferrari, especially at the second half of this season, so can't wait what's going to happen with 2 races to go, and let's see what I decide to do at the end of the season, and we'll see what the objectives are for next season and see where we can finish. If we can challenge for the title next season, that would be amazing. It's going to be tough, but we'll soon see. But until then, we've got 2 races to go, so thank you everybody so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next race. Take care.